Hey everyone, how are we doing today? It is Thursday. I hope you are doing fantastic. I am here again from my home office. So for those of you who don't know me, I am Hillary, the marketing mom. I'm a social media manager, digital marketing strategist, and I'm an online business coach and trainer. I'm also a speaker, and I work sometimes with, as you saw, different groups of women entrepreneurs, helping them to understand the digital marketing world for their business, why is it important, etc. I also work with moms who are trying to leave the office, as I did almost 5 years ago, and get home to their families. All right, we know that moms being at home and being available for their family, and even working from home, providing other services, but still being available for the children, that is most important. Okay, so as you know, I'm a mother of 2.5. We are expecting our third daughter. Reveal. We're expecting our third daughter at the end of May. All right, I keep saying March and it's not March, it's May. Our second daughter's birthday is in March, and we're very excited. But today what I want to talk about is something that, you know, a lot of people, especially if you're new in business. Now, if you're new in business, let me know, all right? Drop in the comments, and as you're coming in, just say hi, where you're coming from, etc., etc. Okay? And if you're watching replay, also put in the comments replay, and leave your questions, and I'll always come back and get to them, or you could send me a message directly on the page. Don't forget to like the page so you can get notifications one time. Okay? So a lot of people in business, you just start off in business and you're thinking to yourself, any customer is a good customer, because most customers are paying customers. And it's the same thing with my friends over on the network marketing scene. They're thinking any prospect is a good prospect because they're just going to come into your organization. Well, from a customer standpoint, sometimes that's not always the case. And I've experienced it time and time again where and it could be that you knew that the customer was going to be a bad customer from the beginning, or you didn't know. And what makes a customer a bad customer? All right, so you've got your products or services, you're doing your coaching or training or whatever the case may be, and you know, you have to extend yourself above and beyond, and not in a good way, but above and beyond, to meet the needs of the customer. So the customer only works between the hours of 2 and 4 p.m., but your work schedule and your work hours are between 8 to 12. All right, now there are certain things that you will bend for, but what I've found in business is that you need to stick to your guns and stick to what your principles are. One of my coaches in particular, she does not change the time of her coaching and the time of her training to suit her customers. This is the time that I do my coaching and my training, and she lets you know that up front. So if you know that you're not going to be available at that time, you know that you're always going to have to catch the replay. All right, and that is something that you just have to know as a customer. Now, you may have a customer who, you know, they're like, well, can't you do it at 2 p.m. or can't you do it at 9 a.m. instead of 9 p.m. because I go to bed at 8. And all you've got to tell that customer is the replay is available for you to watch. You don't bend your structure in growing your business when it comes to dealing with customers. All right. Now, customers who are just trying every which way to try and swindle you out. I heard this recently from one of the leaders in our space, and he was talking about how he had this person who they seemed very gung-ho and everything, and really beat him down on his pricing, okay, because she really wanted to work with him and she really wanted to get inside of his coaching program because it was so great, and she saw the value and she came very excited. And this is sometimes what could happen with some of you with your customers. Your customers come and they're like super excited, just fixing myself here, and they're super excited, they want to work with you, and then they tell you, but I don't have any money. Well, if you don't have any money, then you can't pay, so then you can't work with me. You can access all my free things, you can access all my free coaching that's available on the web or through my blog, but you can't work directly with me, like my time. Okay, and that is something that a lot of people, when they're now starting off, they're willing to give away everything just to get the customer. And 9 out of 10 times that customer is not going to add any value to you, okay? Because that customer is going to drain you of your energy. That customer is going to try and get everything out of you at the cheapest price, which they've already knocked you down on. And on top of that, those customers are most likely to leave bad reviews or bad testimonies because they have a different expectation of what they want to get from you. So here's a quick tip, again, that I learned from one of my coaches, and I've decided I've actually implemented this a few times, is that when somebody wants to beat you down on price, you beat them down on whatever the value is as well that you're offering. So if your product, your coaching program, or whatever the case may be, is valued at $5,000 and they get X, Y, and Z, what she likes to do is, one, break it down also by time. Like, this is how much you pay per minute. And then also, this is the value that you get inside of the package. So if you want if you want to pay 1/5 of the value of the package, you're going to get 1/5 of the value. And you're going to receive 1/5 of my time that you would have received if you paid full. So if you understand, so say you're offering 100 hours of coaching total. So we're not talking only one-on-one, we're talking 100 hours inside of maybe your private groups, inside of your group coaching, inside of one-on-one, the email time that you spend responding to their emails, all of that. So say it's 100 hours that you're, in terms of time that you're offering, right? And then you also have other resources. You've got free products that you're giving to them because of this level, all right, and all of those things. So say you're offering 3 different free products, you're offering templates, you're offering, like I do in my blogging course, I offer blog templates, I offer audit, social media audits, and all of those type of things. Now, if they don't want to pay in full or pay the full price, then you've got to take that value away from them. And then you will see how quickly they either come up with the money or they leave. All right. And what you as a business person has to be firm in and be okay with it for yourself. And this is something that, yes, the first time you do it, you're going to feel like kicking yourself in the pants because you're like, I could have gotten, right? You know, a lot of people, they have this saying where they say a paying customer is better than no customer. In real estate, they have that saying, right? Now, real estate is a little different to your personal business, okay? But in real estate, they have this thing where somebody paying rent is better than nobody paying rent, okay? Or somebody paying the mortgage is better than nobody paying the mortgage, because that asset is sitting down doing nothing. Well, the reality is, when it comes to your time and your business, you have chosen to be an entrepreneur. As I said yesterday, you have chosen to make this a career for yourself. And what that means is you make the choices with who you work with, how you work with them, when you work with them, and why you work with them. Okay? You are the one that makes those choices, not the customer. The customer doesn't decide how you're going to work, when you're going to work, why you're going to work, and how much they're going to pay you. You make those decisions as the entrepreneur, and you have to stand firm in that. Okay? Now, yes, that's probably hard to say if you haven't gotten a customer yet and you're looking for that ideal customer. But make sure that your first customer is your ideal customer. Because when you get your ideal customer, you get great testimonials, you get great reviews, and then you get more ideal customers. You don't want to start off your business with the wrong customer who drives you bonkers, quite frankly. And then what they do is they demoralize you. They make you feel like, you know what, this isn't worth it. Me being in business isn't worth it. And you have something in you. You have something that needs to come out, that needs to shine, and needs to be out there as a business. And you need to share that with the world, but you need to share it with the people who truly want it, who truly value it, and who are willing to pay you what you are worth. Okay? So dealing with really stubborn customers could be a tough thing, but you've got to be tougher. And a lot of that comes down to mindset, pricing mindset, business mindset. A lot of it does come down to that. You can't be weak in your position. If this is your position, this is where you stand. You don't slip and fall because a customer says move, or a customer says boo. Now, on the same side, I'm not saying be mean and cruel to your customers. You try to accommodate them in whichever way you can. Examples that I gave already in this live. You know, we talked about, okay, you can only pay this. Well, here's what you can get for this money. All right. And that is what you call value, knowing your value. If you know your value and you know your worth, and somebody comes to you and says, you know, all I have is $100 a month. Well, then you can tell them, well, this is what you can get with that $100. And you're letting them know up front, this is what I offer, and this is what you can get. And 9 out of 10 times, what you offer is this, and what they can pay for is this. And that's fine, but let them know that. And once they know that, they already have their expectations set high. Now, don't ever offer a customer something that you know for a fact they're not going to get value from. So again, if you are offering a 12-hour coaching package like I do, all right, I offer 12-hour. You can spread it out over the year. You can spread it out over as short as you want. But it's 12 hours one-on-one business online marketing coaching. We call it the Digital Biz Mastery. Okay? And you have the ability to work with me one-on-one during that period. Now, if for whatever reason you cannot meet that, we've got a 6-hour package where the value is a little smaller, all right? But you've only got 6 hours with me over the same year. It's a year contract that you will hold with me, okay? And that is what you need to do. You've got to be able to break down, know your value, and break down what it is that people are actually going to get inside of your program versus when they come with, well, all I have is this. Once they know the expectations ahead of time, they're least likely to give you bad reviews. They're more likely to come back because you were honest with them up front, okay? Don't ever try and tell somebody, you know, I'm going to build you the world's greatest website for $100. Not going to happen, okay? If you want me to build a website for you, yeah, I can build a website for you. For $100, you'll get 2 pages. Simple as that, right? So you just got to be very frank and very upfront with your prospects, whether it's leads, your potential customers, and don't let your customer drive you bonkers. Okay, so I hope, you know, today was a little bit of mindset, and I really hope that this hit a nerve with you, because yes, you may want to give in as a new entrepreneur. You haven't gotten that customer yet. You may want to. Trust me, I did it. And I mean, it was about almost 2 years ago I did it, and I regretted that entire period of working with that customer, because I was literally being guided by my customer and not by what my products and services were. And that's important. I don't want you to go through the same stress. So hold to your guns, stick to your guns, know what your value is, know what your worth is, and if you've got to give on what's being offered versus your price, because you are worth what you are charging. All right, have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. If you want to work with me, learn more, chat with me one-on-one, visit hillarydefreitas.com/strategy. Let me see if I could drop it in the comments here really quickly for you. hillarydefreitas.com/strategy. I'm going to ask you a couple questions about your business, about where you are at in your business, and then we'll see how we move forward from there. But you're going to get a free 30-minute session with me. There we go. It's in the comments there. hillarydefreitas.com/strategy. All right. If you want to hold that 30 free, it's free, completely free. Zoom, we do a Zoom chat, so you got to talk to me face to face. It's not like, you know, we're typing or anything like that. And you'd be able to chat with me for 30 minutes. Let me know about your business. What are your goals? What are your plans? What are your dreams in life? You know, and we take it from there. Have a great evening, afternoon, and if you're now going into your lunch, because I know 12:30, our time is 11:30 Eastern at least. All right. So have a great one, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.